Captain Vienja. Please hold on to that thought. In fact, let me quickly go across to Lieutenant General Nishikanta Singh. He has been waiting to make a point for quite long now. Lieutenant General, you've seen ISI and police officials at the terrorist funerals. How much more proof does the world need of Pakistan's terror sponsorship? Fair to say, to implies that, India has stopped trying to convince and started exposing hard.
No, there is no convincing required. There is no convincing required necessary to prove that Pakistan is sponsoring terrorists. It is the mother of terrorism in the world. And as I had brought out earlier, right from its formation, it has been using this the 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 irregular forces for achieving its military aim, for achieving its foreign policy aim. Now, in this instant, what we have seen is absolutely clear that they have given all the respect which is supposed to be given to a service person or somebody who has fought for the country. But to them, the terrorist is an asset. To them, there is hardly any difference between a terrorist and a Pakistani service personnel. I would also like to add here that when the 22nd April attack took place, why did it take place? Though we can say we can say that since Kashmir was prospering, tourist visit and other things, they wanted to bring about some sort of a disturbance in Kashmir. But I will go a step further and say that all these were tools, but the basic aim is General Munir, his popularity was going down. He is on extension. He has imprisoned a very popular prime minister. Now his ambitions are to continue in this seat of power for a longer time, and I will not be surprised if very shortly or eventually there is a coup in Pakistan and the military takes over. In any case, the present government in Pakistan is one of the weakest in its history. The tiger, the man who could have taken a big decision, he has been kept in jail. So the whole aim of the 22nd April, it appears to me, is to establish the relevance of the army chief and also, if possible, a country which was fragmenting. They can be united by some sort of idea of patriotism. And we have to understand that if they are going to depend on the Chinese and others, the Chinese are going to face the same terrorists after some time. And we have seen the reaction from the Chinese, very, very mature, very, very balanced statement, like they regret what is happening. They would want things to be quietened down. And those who are banking on, the Pakistanis are banking on the Chinese really getting involved. Yes, they could get involved electronically, they could get involved in the air, but on ground, for the Chinese to be involved is a Herculean task. Bulk of the Chinese forces are very far off in the eastern coast. There is a small portion which is there in Tibet and Yunnan, and it is not adequate to take an adventure against India. And eventually the weather will change and the Chinese will really suffer. They are aware of it. The Chinese is aware of it, and they will not want to jump into this dirt which the Pakistanis have really created for themselves. So the Pakistanis are also aware that at the best the Chinese will basically give some sort of a moral support. But so far Chinese have not. Now let us look at the other international players, like the Americans. Americans have said very clearly, their vice president has said that we would like things to calm down quickly, and we have nothing to do. The word is we have nothing to do with what is happening. So the all the hopes of the expectations that the Pakistanis are having, that due to nuclear saber rattling, the world will come to their rescue, has not really worked. Even the British and all other countries have really said that they would want things to end. But that's about all. That obviously no country will say that the war must continue till eternity. Obviously, every mature country will say that war must come to an end at the earliest.